Hi there. I'm very happy to be here. So I'm an AI expert. I've been in the space of AI for more than 10 years, and I happen to have the honor of being one of the very first tokenomists in Web3. I was maybe the first one to propone the use of agent-based modeling in 2017, and what started off as just a research interest involved into passion. So Janus is the culmination of years of research in AI and tokenomics, stablecoins, and decentralized finance, and we're very happy to be bringing this vision to life.
Thank you so much for the introduction. As a backstory a bit, I crossed paths with Dr. Stelianos in a course a few years ago. I think it was with the University of Nicosia, when it was about modeling token economies. So I was very excited to hear that he had an interest into launching Janus on Hedera. So Dr. Stelianos, if you could give us like elevator pitch in a nutshell for Janus.
Yes, so the very short pitch for Janus is that it's a stablecoin version 3. So it's a natural evolution of stablecoins. It's an asset that's appreciating, so it's not stable per se, it's stable in value over time, but at the same time it's decentralized, unlike stablecoins like Tether or USDC, and safe, unlike stablecoins which crashed like Terra Luna. And our vision is to create an asset that is both a medium of exchange as well as a way to preserve wealth by utilizing Web3 and DeFi primitives in a way that has never seen before, as well as artificial intelligence, a technology that has now advanced by leaps and bounds and is way more accessible than it was in the previous bull run.
That's so exciting. And, I would love to get a bit more context into the concept of flat coins. I know that people are familiar with different types of stable coins, collateralized, over-collateralized, asset-backed stable coins, RWA-backed stable coins. But flat coins seems to be like the golden grail when it comes to an asset that grows in purchasing power over time. Until we had Bitcoin, it was only potentially gold that could match this moneyness factor. How would you describe for the people listening for the first time to the concept, the Flatcoin innovation, and why is it such a perfect match in DeFi today?
Sure. So flatcoins are flat in the sense that they're flat in value, not in price. So stable coins don't really preserve value because of inflation, whereas flat coins, they appreciate, and in this way they can their value is essentially stable, but not the price. These days, however, we're considering going away from this terminology because many of the flat coins that tried to launch in the past, somewhat unsuccessfully, they weren't really utilizing the same technology and primitives that we do, and we're considering coming up with a new term altogether, maybe something along the lines of dynamic value token or a hedge coin or something like that.
Very exciting. It's great that as the crypto market matures, we're seeing a lot of new concepts that have emerged over the past cycles really become fundamental to the crypto space. Yet we are seeing new innovation, new concepts that are being explored, and it's great to have some of this innovation homebrewed right here in Hedera. If you can give us a quick backstory for Janus, how did you reach the point where you are with Janus today?
So we have an MVP, we have a few research papers which are accessible on Archive. If you Google my name, you're going to find everything on Archive. Everything's fairly released recently. We're currently working on development, as in yield aggregators, building the product on Hedera, and a few other key milestones. And while at the same time doing some research to improve our tokenomics. The plan is to have an IDO in the next 1 or 2 months, obviously, and really all our efforts are geared towards improving the software and the app and the smart contracts, so we're ready for that.
Thanks a lot. And for the people who might check out Janus protocol, you might see an MVP of the product where you will be able to experience the concept of the Flatcoins through the tokens of Alpha and Omega. So it's a very exciting project. You said that you plan to launch in the next couple of months, but could you go a bit deeper into what is the road ahead and what should the community expect from Janus protocol in the near future?
Yeah, so in the near future, they should be expecting a functional product. It is going to launch in stages. So initially, we're going to launch our utility token, JNS, which will enable the participation in yield aggregation. And this is going to be used to help us launch Janus Alpha and then Omega. So Alpha and Omega are the actual flat coins, and it's a pair. It's like two coins which at the same time they have a joint objective. So it's two coins operating as one. So Alpha is primarily focused on crypto collateral. Omega is focused primarily on collateral from real world assets. Initially, it's probably going to be securitized gold. So we're going to start with JNS. That's our goal the next couple of months. This will be usable. The users will be able to extract yield from it. And then after that, we're going to launch Janus Alpha and later in the year, Janus Omega.
Very, very cool. So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see a lot of interesting tokenization happening on Hedera through Janus. Totally new innovation to the Hedera space, but also to Web3 in general. I will want to go to Perfectability to see if he has any questions. But in the interim, Dr. Stelianos, why did you choose to experiment with the Janus and launch on Hedera?
The reason is that Hedera is very much focused on themes like securitization, tokenization. We obviously had the opportunity to go through a demo of the securitization platform that Hedera has built, and pretty much everything that Hedera is doing seems to be incredibly relevant to what we're doing. So, for example, Ethereum is king in DeFi, but there's so many problems with Ethereum that everyone's building on layer 2s, and there's so many layer 2s that you can differentiate, between them, and they don't really have any serious focus other than just competing with each other in terms of fees and speed and things like that. So Hedera seemed to have a very, the focus and interests which are really aligned with Janus. And we applied for various grants for different layer 1s, layer 2s. And the people from the Headspace program in Hedera seem to be the only ones that really get it, that really get the concept of what it is that we're trying to build, right? And we felt that, yes, that's where we're going to be in, right? So whereas other people, as well as, investors, they were asking about, NFTs, all kinds of stuff, and Hedera gave us the impression that it has this very good balance, and in terms of, let's say on one hand, having a foot in maybe the more enterprise world, but on the other hand, in the Web3 world, in the wider Web3 community, while at the same time, the interests and the focus was very much aligned with what we're trying to achieve.
Thank you so much. And I'm so excited. I think that this year we're going to start to see some of the first steps in this merge of the what we call today DeFi, or the retail economy, and having onboarding institutional users, use cases, two flavors that are similar and familiar to the regular Web3 participant. Perfectability. Do you have any curiosity or question that you might want to ask Dr. Stelianos?
Yeah, you kind of took my question that I was going to ask, so he answered it, but it makes sense, why you would want to launch in Hedera. And, I'm really excited that, you chose Hedera as a chain. I think that, with the way Hedera is structured, and the fees are pegged to the dollar and the direction that Hedera is aiming, that it'll be the perfect fit for your project. So really excited to have you.
With that being said, we were very happy to have Dr. Stelianos from Janus. Is there any final thoughts that you want to part the community today with?
Well, nothing really. Just thank you for being here. Make sure to check our website, janusdefi.com, and we're always looking for advisors and people to work with us. So don't be shy. Just send us an email if you're interested.
If you are somebody from the Hedera community, you heard about Janus, you heard about the exciting new primitives and new DeFi concepts that they are pioneering. So if you're excited to engage, work with them, collaborate, help them find a great home in Hedera, you can reach out to the team on their website. You can also reach them on the Headstarter Discord as well.